everybody. So how can we keep our focus on? How can we focus at all time? You know, when we lose focus all the time and get overwhelmed with all the tasks we have to do, and I got to do this and that and now, and you get too much overwhelmed and you lose your focus and you feel shit. You get in kind of state of mind of, I don't have a power to do anything. I have power to get up right now and actually do a thing. And then we start to scroll on Instagram, scroll on Facebook, watching some show, playing on PlayStation, whatever it is that you're doing to distract yourself from day-to-day activity. That's how we get to lose our focus like that. So how can we start getting our focus up? Yesterday I talked about how to be happy. I start to give some tips about it because we all the time say when I will be happy when, and so on and so forth. I will be happy when I have family, wife, children, husband, whatever. We just keep rolling, and then we are not happy. So, but I talked about it yesterday, and you're welcome to watch it. If you just scroll a bit down, or if you watch it on YouTube, you can see it right here. Now, to get to our focus, how can you start doing that? I want to do with you a little exercise for today. So please close your eyes for a second. Right now, close your eyes unless you're driving. I don't recommend you to do that if you're driving, okay? So unless you're driving, close your eyes for a second. And no, sorry, before you close your eyes, I want you to look outside. Look outside, everywhere. See everything that is brown. Focus on the brown. What is brown around you and outside. Now, after you watch it, close your eyes again. If you're driving, don't do that. Close your eyes. Now, picture everything that is green. How about everything that's red, purple, blue? Now, if you're in your surrounding that you're familiar with, you might think about some things there. Now, I want you to open your eyes and see everything that is blue. I want you to see everything that is green, everything that is purple, red. Now you start to see all the things that in that color that I just mentioned, right? Makes sense. Because what we tend to focus on, that's what we can see. That's where our mind goes, where we focus on. It's the same thing goes when we ask ourselves questions. When we ask ourselves questions, and yesterday I talked about it, I want to dive into that more because it's really important to me to you take that into your life and implement it, because I know you can do the best that you can. You can become the best version of yourself, and that is part of the way. Because when you ask yourself lousy questions, you will find lousy answers. Imagine that. A manager that tell the employee, search a file of all bad things that happen in the company. I want you to find all the files that shit happened in the company. Now the employee start to search, find all the files and bring it to the manager, and it can be like that or just like that, but he finds everything that is wrong. Now if the manager says to the employee, search for everything that good happened in that foundation, in the business. Now the employees start to search and he bring all the amount that is good. Makes sense, right? Now it's the same goes in our mind. When we ask, for example, why it's happening to me, the little employee start to search for the files, what is wrong in our life, why it happened to you, and you will get all the answers for that. Because that's what you are focusing on right now. And if you ask, how can I make this better? What can I learn from that situation? What is good in my life? And you may say, nothing is good in my life. Well, if I insist and ask you, okay, let's say everything is possible right now. So what is potentially good in your life? Eventually you will find what is good in your life. if it's your family that you have, your children, your wife, your husband, you're just graduated, you're rocking in your business, it doesn't matter. When you focus on the things with the right questions, then the employee search for it and brings you the answers that you just seek out. So remember how much those questions that we ask ourselves so important. And let's say you are overwhelmed, you don't know what to focus on first. It's time to prioritize and execute. So ask yourself, what is the most important task that will give me the most satisfaction if I will complete it first? And that's the first task that you go for. And after that, you go for the second, the third, and the 5. No more than 5. Remember that. And I can go dive into it tomorrow after I finish that. So think about it. Think about the employee that searched the file. Every time that you ask a question, this employee runs along and brings you the questions. So what is those questions that you ask yourself? Start swapping them up. And I would love to hear the questions that you will start to ask yourself, because maybe the questions that I ask myself doesn't fit to you. So find the right question for you. And I love that you are here investing your time with me, and I really appreciate that. So thank you for that, and have an amazing and productive day. And if you like this content, just give me a thumbs up that I know that you want more of it. And I will see you right here tomorrow. And if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit subscribe to never miss out an episode. And again, I will see you tomorrow. Have an amazing and productive day.